Shocking confession from Demet Özdemir about Yaman. Have you ever wondered what really happens behind closed doors in the world of your favorite celebrities? Have you ever imagined that the picture-perfect couples we see in the media might have some hidden cracks in their relationships? What if one of the most beloved celebrity duos, Demet Özdemir and Yaman, had a breakup that was far more complicated and emotional than we could have ever guessed? If you're curious, you're in the right place. This exclusive revelation will shake everything you thought you knew about their relationship. Demet Özdemir, one of the most talented and admired actresses of her generation, just made a jaw-dropping confession about her former lover, Yaman. Their relationship, which once seemed like a fairy tale, quickly became one of the most talked about and dissected celebrity breakups in Turkish entertainment. After months of speculation and countless rumors swirling around their split, Özdemir has finally opened up about her side of the story. And let us tell you, it's an emotional roller coaster. During a recent appearance on a popular talk show, Demet revealed shocking details about her relationship with Can, their ups and downs, and the real reason behind their breakup. What did Demet say about the man who was once her everything? What was it like being in the spotlight with someone as intense and passionate as Yaman? And what went wrong behind the scenes that ultimately led to their breakup? Grab your popcorn and get ready, because magazine news and gossip is about to spill all the secrets. The beginning, a fairy tale romance. When Demet Özdemir and Yaman first went public with their relationship, it felt like the beginning of a fairy tale romance. The couple, who became incredibly popular for their roles in the hit TV series Daydreamer, seemed like a match made in heaven. Their chemistry was undeniable, their public appearances picture-perfect, and their fans couldn't get enough of them. Every moment they shared on social media was met with admiration, and the world eagerly followed their every move. But as with many public relationships, what you see on the outside isn't always what's going on behind closed doors. Demet herself admitted that while their relationship started off like a dream, things quickly became more complicated. At first, everything was perfect. Demet shared during her interview, "We were so happy, and everything just clicked. For a while, it really seemed like these two were living the dream. Their chemistry was palpable, and fans couldn't help but swoon over their every interaction." But as with all stories, even the most magical of beginnings can face challenges. The turning point, realizing their differences. It's often said that relationships are tested when the initial excitement fades, and that's exactly what happened for Demet and Can. The reality of being in a high-profile relationship came crashing down, and Demet started to see a side of Can that wasn't as glamorous as it seemed. Things started to change after a while, Demet confessed. "At first, it was all passion and joy, but eventually, I began to realize that we were becoming two very different people." One of the key issues they faced was the growing tension between their personalities. Yaman, known for his intense and passionate nature, was exactly what Demet had been drawn to at the beginning. However, as time went on, this intensity became overwhelming for her. Can is a very passionate person. He's all in all the time, and while that was exciting at first, it eventually started to feel like too much for me, Demet admitted. This realization, while difficult to accept, was the beginning of a shift in their relationship. Demet started to feel suffocated by the very traits that had initially attracted her to Can. His emotional intensity, which she had once found endearing, started to feel like a burden. "Sometimes I just needed space, but Can's passion would never allow for that," Demet explained. "It's not that I didn't love him anymore. It's just that I wasn't sure if I could handle the intensity of our connection in the long run." The struggle with expectations and reality. As time passed, Demet and Can began to struggle with the weight of their differing expectations. Demet revealed that they had started out with similar goals, but soon realized that they wanted very different things in life. "We weren't just two people in love anymore. We started to have different dreams, different visions for the future. And that's when things started to get complicated," she said. In addition to their changing aspirations, Demet confessed that the constant public attention and media scrutiny added extra pressure to their relationship. The world seemed to have an opinion about their every move, and Demet admitted that it became increasingly difficult to maintain a sense of privacy. "We were constantly under the spotlight," she said. Everything we did was analyzed, and it became exhausting. The constant pressure from the media only intensified their struggles, and Demet realized that the very things that had brought them together were now tearing them apart. They also began to face deeper emotional issues, as Demet explained that their communication broke down over time. At some point, we stopped listening to each other. We were so caught up in our own worlds that we forgot what we needed to give each other. We began to criticize each other more than support each other, Demet revealed. This lack of understanding created a rift between them that couldn't be bridged, no matter how hard they tried. The realization, was it love or compatibility? One of the most heart-wrenching parts of Demet's interview was her admission that, despite their intense connection, she started to question whether they were truly compatible. At the beginning, I thought we were soulmates, she said, her voice tinged with emotion. But as time went on, I realized that love alone isn't enough. You need compatibility. You need to understand each other on a deeper level. Demet's reflection on the relationship showed just how much she had grown throughout their time together. While Demet didn't shy away from acknowledging the challenges and difficulties of their relationship, she also emphasized that the love they shared was real. We had so many good moments. We laughed. We shared so much joy, and there were times when I felt like we could conquer the world together, she said. But it wasn't enough to keep us together in the end. Despite the good memories, Demet realized that their relationship had run its course. The end, a respectful goodbye. After months of tension and emotional turmoil, Demet and Can finally decided to go their separate ways. Demet made it clear that while their relationship had ended, there was no animosity between them. There's no hatred, no anger. We respect each other deeply, she said. We just realized that we couldn't continue down the same path together. Although their split was difficult, Demet emphasized that there were no hard feelings. We both understand that sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay, she shared. We are both moving on with our lives, and I wish him nothing but happiness. However, Demet also made it clear that a reconciliation was out of the question. Right now, there's no chance for us to get back together, she admitted. We are in different places in our lives, and we have both moved on. This statement confirmed what many fans had feared. The possibility of a reunion was simply not in the cards. The aftermath. Fans react. Demet Özdemir's confession has sent shockwaves through her fan base. Many fans were heartbroken to hear that Demet and Can's love story had come to such a dramatic end, but others praised Demet for her courage in speaking openly about her relationship. I admire how honest she's being. It's not easy to open up about personal things like this, especially when you're in the public eye, one fan commented on social media. While some fans are still holding out hope for reunion, it's clear that Demet and Can are both moving forward with their lives. Demet's revelation has given fans a deeper understanding of the complexities of their relationship, and many have expressed their support for her as she continues to navigate life after the breakup. What's next for Demet and Can? As for the future, only time will tell where Demet and Can will go from here. Both stars have focused on their individual careers, with Demet continuing to land major roles in TV series and films, and Can Yaman pursuing international projects. Whether they find new love or continue to focus on their careers, one thing is for certain. Their breakup has only deepened the curiosity surrounding their lives. Stay tuned for more updates on magazine news and gossip as we continue to bring you the latest inside stories from the world of your favorite celebrities. This is just the beginning. Who knows what secrets are still waiting to be uncovered?